And since Saturday, has there been any mention in the building here of winning the SEC East?
Well, we really haven't gotten together as a team since Saturday. So, all that broke out afterwards, and we've got team meetings and things today, but that's not been a major concern for us. Our concern has always been on the next opponent, and that's really where we are kind of now.
We know we have miles still ahead of us, so we're just going to use that to channel us to go even harder for our next coming games, because that's one of our goals, but it's not the ultimate goal.
We come out to practice every day like we don't have anything, like we don't know that we're going to make the SEC championship. So we just practicing and keep fighting harder and harder every day. Just pushing ourselves. Don't listen to the hype or don't listen to the social media, and just stand as a bond as a Georgia Bulldog family.
We rather pay the price up front than to pay the price after the game. So, we have to remain humble. We have to talk to each other and stay level-headed and make sure we stay focused on the things that we need to stay focused on.
Let's do it.
We gonna attack today. Kirby Smart, all access. Sample steady for the first game. Charter plane straight to Notre Dame. Dawg Nation got the crowd going, playing Tennessee for the 5th game. We gon' attack today. Between the hedges where we play. They about to come to the state, but Mississippi sitting right in our way. They got the rankings in order. Jacksonville, Georgia, Florida. Then we go back to the state. Drive 2 hours away. Auburn Tigers who we play, then we go back to the old-fashioned hate. Georgia Tech is who we play, then we go back to the old Georgia way. We gon' attack today. Kirby Smart, all access.
Kirby Smart All Access is presented by Georgia's Own Credit Union. It's your future, own it. Also brought to you by AT&T. This segment of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Take on today.
Kicking to the right is Rodrigo Blankenship, redshirt sophomore, a 30-yard try.
I've had quite a few different kicking coaches from across the country tell me that kicking is 90% mental and 10% physical, and it's really, really amazing to think about that a lot of it is just what's going on in your mind and what's in your head.
There's the snap and the hold. The kick is in the air, and it is good! Dawgs win! Here's Rodrigo's kick. High, sailing, end over end, deep. Same result as the first time.
Yeah, Rodrigo is a great story. I mean, here's a guy who has persevered through so much, worked his tail off to get better.
We're going to have to go. Here's Rodrigo Blankenship to kick it away from right to left.
Kickoffs last year wasn't really where I needed to be, just for the sake of the team, and so we came in, and during the summer I was just working on, just trying to tweak some things, and I started with kickoffs. And
so many times last year I saw him and his dad headed out to kick and work. All he ever wanted to do was improve and improve himself to Dawg Nation and everybody else that he's a really good player, and he's done that. He's very consistent in his work ethic, and it's important to Rod. He's always attentive and just a great asset in our program.
It was just kind of really just trying to stick with it and not lose my enthusiasm and my motivation to, just push through and just work to make sure that, eventually the results were going to come, and I just had to stick with it and know that in the end it was going to be better for me, and now it's better for the team.
End over end, sailing and splitting the uprights. A 43-yarder is good.
Talk about when Coach pulled you aside to tell you he was going to put you on scholarship.
I got a text from Coach Fountain. I was taking a nap, and he said, you need to come into Butts because Coach Smart wants to talk to you. And so I came up and went into one of the meeting rooms with Coach Smart, and he sat me down and told me. And it was just a moment of just incredible relief and excitement. I was trying to play it cool, but on the inside I was doing double backflips. It was a pretty great moment.
I got one other thing to ask that I want everybody to know about. Rod, would you like to tell the team what I told you on Friday to let them all know?
I'm on scholarship.
Yeah! a big family, bro. Let me get a family on through. We finna get better every single day. 1, 2, 3.
I think I've got probably the best brotherhood in the country here at Georgia. These guys are so great, and we've, I've just grown really close with everybody here. I remember Isaiah Wynn. He was the first guy to come up and introduce himself to me when I was like getting in the cold tub a few years back, and he was just the first of many. And now we've got this great team that's been really close, and we respect all of our coaches, and we know that they only want the best for us. So I just think that it's really great to see this family develop as it has so far, and we're just looking forward to continuing to grow and bond the rest of the season.
Right between the hash marks, middle of the field, right in front of the goalpost. He punches it high and into the net. It's good. Blankenship nails this one, sailing high and deep, and that's going to land over the back line of the end zone. The placement kick is away. It is spinning towards the net, and it is good right between the uprights.
I'm just happy to just live this dream here, to be playing on scholarship here at Georgia.
This segment of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by Hyundai, proud supporter of college football and loyal fans everywhere.
Today we begin our preparation for what I think is a fantastic Auburn team, very physical up front, offensive line, defensive line. They've got a quarterback who's got an extremely strong arm and does a tremendous job throwing the ball vertical down the field. They've always been good on special teams. They've got a good all-around football team, and obviously the environment to play over there, I've been there a lot throughout my coaching career. They get it loud in there. So the challenges are in front of us. We're going to find out a lot about this team playing on the road. And a tough place to play against a really good football team.
Kirby, what are some of the things that you stress to your defense this week when you have to face an offense that is as balanced as Auburn's?
Keeping the edges, making sure that they run between the tackles and you tackle well. You've got to go out there and play blocks, tackle the man with the ball, not give up big plays. It boils down to guys who's going to make the play on the ball when they throw it deep. Same way for them. Who's going to make the tackle in the open field, who's not going to turn the ball over, and who's going to play well on special teams. And those are things that we're going to try to focus on and get better at to prepare them for the game. It's not going to be a magic dust that we sprinkle on them. It's not going to come down to where the game's played. It's going to boil down to the players making plays, and we got to do a good job putting them in a situation that they can do that. They can execute and perform well. The past doesn't affect the present, and that message is still true. What would any game in the past against Auburn have anything to do with this game? I don't know that it does, because I don't think their team is anything like it was the last 3 years, and I don't think our team is anything like it was. So past doesn't affect the present. The present will affect the present, and what we do in the present matters a lot.
Coach Pittman, he's a very good coach. He's like a dad when we come on the field. Like the offensive linemen, we disappoint ourselves when we mess up on the field, like miss an assignment, miss a block, because like it's like letting Coach Pittman down. Like he's like a dad. Like he just brings so much to us to make us want to even play even more. And like he's the same from recruiting, in the meeting room, on the field. He's a dad to you. He keeps it real with you.
Big day. Big day. You'll get your technique cleaned up today. That's all I care about, because you're playing hard as heck. You know what I mean?
Coach Pittman is a real big person on technique. If your technique is good, you can be one of the best offensive linemen there is that ever come out of Georgia, and that's what he teaches, that's what he preach every day, that's what he fight for.
All right, let's get this party started, huh? Oh, here we go. First sound, first sound, first sound, first sound. Down, 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 down. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Strike, strike, strike. Good work, good work. Steady. Bop. That's it, Zay. Take him, Mutt. Take him, Mutt. Steady. Bop. Take him, man. That baby 7-4. 2 good reps, baby. Bop. Good rep, 5-3. Quick. That's it. Power, 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 power. We're attacking now. Bop, bop. That's it, Bynum. That's it. That baby, KB. That's 4 good reps, boy. That's what, hey, you want to lead? That's how you're leading. Great job.
No matter what team it is, you got to work hard, because from us being one of the top-ranked schools in the nation, everybody's going to play us even harder and harder every game.
That's what we want. 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 Yeah, baby! Carry him up, Benny. Woo! That baby 7-4! That baby 74! Woo!
Hey man, definitely. I need you to have a great. Is today? Oh no, today is punt return and kickoff return. So you'll have a chill day. I need you to cheer on.
Go!
No. You'll see it.
Why didn't they mic me up?
I'm not mic'd up. They just making videos.
You lying.
It's on the back.
Look, we got you right here.
Know.
MTV, welcome to my crib.
I didn't see it.
They gotta have a better day now. I'm freaking hot. Let's go.
We got score tackle starting out. You coming over to score tackle? What I need to give him, Cam?
I'm good. I don't know. The people love you, bro.
Hey.
Listen to me. Forget about yesterday. Today is a new day. We gotta get better, man. We want to be great. No regrets. Let's be great. Dawgs team ready.
Ready.
Dawgs team ready.
Ready. UGA.
Linebackers on backs, got equal stacks. Set go. Set go.
Wish I would have never knew I was mic'd up. They got me mic'd up. Hey, let's set the tone. Let's set the tone. Woo.
This segment of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by AT&T.
It is a titanic top 10 matchup of SEC icons, the 121st renewal of Georgia and Auburn. 10th ranked Auburn could provide Georgia with its biggest challenge to date here in Auburn. This afternoon, under clouds and cool and windy conditions, it's number 1 Georgia and 10th ranked Auburn.
Carlson will kick it away to Miko Hardman and Elijah Holyfield. From the plains, we're underway.
2 receivers to each side. Shotgun snap to Fromm. Backpedaling with pressure coming on, and he'll throw it up. And it's caught in Auburn territory. Javon Wims went up high. We've seen that patented move before this season. 28-yard gain to the Auburn 39. We want to pass on first down again. Wide open at the 24. Godwin, 20-15, cuts inside. They'll tackle him at the 14-yard line. Fromm found Godwin just totally, completely wide open. And big Solomon Kinley is in the backfield, and Payne is in the backfield. We go wild, Dawgs. Snap it to Chubb. He drives straight ahead. Touchdown, Nick Chubb. He powered his way into the end zone with some beef in front of him. Kick is away, and the kick is spinning towards the upright, and it is good. Nick Chubb in the backfield. He needs 11 yards to pass Bo Jackson for 4th in SEC rushing history. Fromm takes the snap, hands off. Chubb steps over a man at the 30, angles to the right, and that rush moves Chubb past Bo Jackson here in Auburn, Alabama on the all-time rushing list in SEC history. Number 27 is now number 4. Snap to Stidham. We bring a blitz. It will push him to the turf back on the 22-yard line. Pump fake Stidham. He's got time in the pockets, going deep down the middle of the field into the end zone. Grabbed at the 2, twisted across the goal line. Touchdown. Fromm in the pocket will throw. Oh, he's got Wims all by himself at the 45. Wims runs away from one defender, runs away from another. Now they wrap him up around the waist. And then we desperately need some kind of points. 47-yard effort. The kick is away, spinning end over end, and it is good. Swift in the backfield with Fromm in the shotgun. Fake it to DeAndre. Swift will throw into the end zone and caught for the touchdown under the goalpost. Riley Ridley, right in the middle of the end zone.
Well, it makes you feel a little bit better at least, getting another score up on the board.
Push the pile straight up the field to the 26, and that should be the final play of the game. 8 seconds to go. Team empties onto the bench. Both coaches kind of sprint to the middle of the field. Cameras and state patrolmen following them.
Kirby Smart All Access is presented by Georgia's Own. Georgia's Own Credit Union. It's your future, own it. Also brought to you by AT&T. You preach all the time, and in this game of big boy football, humility's only a week away. And while this may not be humility, but I think a lesson learned perhaps.
Yeah, the lesson was learned that they got a good football team, and they whipped us up front, they whipped us on the back end, they whipped us on the edges. It was a total butt whooping, and they were more physical than us on both line of scrimmages, and it showed. Now we did some dumb things, and we helped them. You can't help good football teams. You just can't get away with it, and we gave them 2 or 3 extra possessions, which you can't do. And it was undisciplined, and that's not been a characteristic of this team, so I'm really disappointed in that.
I mean, I think we understood we was playing a very good football team, but once again, they came out, they outcompeted us today.
I mean, they kind of gave our team another perspective of the game, and at the end of the day, we got our saying, you got to keep chopping. It shows our players that you got to keep fighting no matter what happens. Obviously, we fell short today, and we just had to keep fighting.
Well, as you can see on that last drive, we kept fighting. That's what we're going to do. That's our motto, is to keep chopping and never give up. So we're going to keep fighting this whole season, and we're going to keep chopping and keep playing every game to the fullest.
It's a game of surprise, but you never go into a game, expecting to lose anything like that. It's a reality check, and we'll get better from here. I can promise you that.
We just kind of got to let everyone know what still can happen, in meetings, and we have to step up and do a better job on leadership and just continue to keep these guys motivated.
Coach's message was, like what I just said, got to stick together as a family. Don't let the outside come in between us, and got to come back to practice Monday and practice hard, because we got a very, very good team coming up Saturday.
What do you teach these young kids, or what do you say to them a disappointment like this, so that they understand that everything's correctable and that there's still an awful lot for them to play for?
It's life. life's that way. Life's going to knock you down. You got to get up and go fight. And these guys got to understand that. They got to be able to get up and go fight, and it's going to be that way all their life. They're going to have situations that they don't like or they don't do well, and they got to come back and fight. Just disappointed in the lack of discipline.